Tell me about your day before we start the class. So, Manto, how was your day? Mm-hmm. Busy? Like, what did you do? How was mm, busy working? Okay. What about you, Manami? How was your day?
Um, it's Monday, but I feel it's Thursday
Really? Why?
because today I have school, but it's so tiring.
Ah, Monday.
Yeah, Monday, so tired.
Okay. Chacha, how was your day?
Yeah, I had a meeting
Hmm.
today
Okay.
early in the morning, and after that, I went to astrology class.
Oh,
I'm
astrology.
learning astrology.
Wow. Okay.
They don't know astrology. Astrology like because I born
Hmm.
in January, so I am Capricorn, like
Ah.
star sign.
Okay.
Yeah, astrology.
Astra. Okay.
hmm
Yeah. So, and how about last week's homework? How did you find it, Chacha?
Find it.
Yeah, like how was it? How was last week's homework?
Oh yeah, yes, I like the topic, but I think it's a little bit too short. I mean, the theory is not that complete,
Hmm.
so maybe we have to see the books to know further. But I think that is interesting.
Okay.
hmm
Manami, how was last week's homework?
Yeah, it's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Did you enjoy the topic?
yeah, it's interesting.
Okay, it's interesting. Okay. Mando, I know you found it interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so before we start, I would like you to tell me something good or something new that happened in the last 24 hours. Just briefly, not anything complicated. Something good or something new that happened in the last 24 hours.
Last 24 hours.
Yeah, mine too. Can you tell me something good or something new that happened in the last 24 hours? Uh-huh. It doesn't have to be special. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. To see you? So you went for a checkup? Oh, sorry. Okay, hope you feel better soon. Okay. Manami, what about you?
Um, we have a lot of rain this
Mm-hmm.
weekend,
Mm.
so this morning we have recommendation of escape. So
Oh,
I thought school is gone.
uh,
I thought I don't need
uh,
to go to school,
uh,
but I have to go. So I'm
uh,
sad.
so you received a warning about evacuation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is evacuation?
Uh, to evacuate means to remove to yes, it's to run for your life actually.
Yeah.
Evacuate.
Yeah, like you to evacuate means to get off from the residence you're staying and move to a safe place. So you evacuate.
Oh, evacuate. Oh, okay,
Mm,
okay, got it.
yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So received a warning about evacuation, not evacuate. Yeah, evacuation. Okay. Chacha, something new?
mm, something new, yes.
Mm.
Because I and my boyfriend bought a house recently. So
Whoa.
today the bank,
Yeah,
I don't know, administration,
yeah.
the bank, uh, it's finished. How to say? The more about application.
Yeah.
Yeah, we applied for the mortgage.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, apply for the mortgage, and the application is
Approved. So
yeah
you say it's
approved. Yeah.
approved.
So tomorrow
Hmm.
or the day after tomorrow, we will get the new keys for the house.
Ah,
Good news.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Mm, yeah, that's the biggest thing in this 24 hours.
Yeah, I can
Yes.
imagine.
In which city? Oh, in Daxi, in Taoyuan. Yes, still in this historical town because I bought a house with a lake view.
Oh,
Lake view, yeah. So
cool.
because in Taiwan, this is not normal to have a house with a view like
Mm,
that. Yeah, but
mm,
mm, so yeah, I'm lucky that we can have a small house
yeah,
there.
that's
If I
awesome.
have chance, I want to invite you to come to visit.
Ah, of course, of course. We definitely will visit.
Yeah. So, mm,
Okay, guys, let's start the class today. So it's a continuation of homework. So we're still continuing with the topic.
okay.
So the invisible influence, the hidden forces that shape our behavior, that shape behavior. Okay. So, like the first step that we do in class is to answer like short questions. So to answer short questions, so yes or no, just yes or no. And then from there we can make a discussion out of it, okay?
Okay.
So first question, are you good at making decisions? Are you good at making decisions? First question, sorry. Manto, are you good at making decisions? Oh,
Really?
indecisive. Wow. Okay. Okay. Manami, what about you? Are you good at making decisions?
Maybe yes, I hope.
So yours is a maybe, so yes or no? You're not sure. Okay. Cha-cha?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Question two. Uh, question two. Let's see. When you make a decision, are you confident? So we'll start with Manami because with Chacha because you said yes
Yes.
first. So,
Confidence?
yeah.
Yes.
So you are confident when you make
Yes.
decisions.
Should I say
Yes. Okay. Manami, if it's yes, are you confident when making decisions?
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay. So Manto for you probably no because you're indecisive. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the final question is No. Uh, no, like one more question is when you buy something, do you follow your instincts? When you buy something, do you follow your instincts? Like, do you follow your, like that feeling that tells you maybe that thing is not right or it's right? That's what you call your instincts. So, do you follow it or do you have to check reviews or check the internet or do what? Mine too. So you don't follow your instincts. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Manami, what about you?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not for my instinct.
So you do not follow your instincts.
No, I have to check it.
Okay, Chacha?
I think I will follow my instinct,
Mm,
especially
mm,
the cute things like to buy a house.
mm,
Yes, and I think this time when I bought this house,
yeah.
I think I used my instinct.
Oh, to buy the house.
Yeah. But small things, I think yes, I will check or I think more.
Mm,
Yeah, but I think yeah, maybe it depends on different things.
mm,
But I think I'm totally different from Chacha.
mm.
When I buy a big thing, I
Yeah,
have to check more seriously, I think.
you take time.
And small thing,
Sorry.
I follow my instinct.
Yeah. So
Mm,
because there is a quote, it says, small things follow your brain
mm-hmm.
and big things follow your mind.
Oh,
So I think
s- you say for the small things, follow your brain, and the big things.
big things follow your mind.
Oh, is
Mind.
it?
Because
Uh,
mind is not from here, it's
yeah.
here. So maybe like but the mind won't like it. If you like this house, you will know, oh, this is your house. You will
Ah,
you want to live. So sometimes I trust my how did I say
mm,
instinct, right?
instincts,
So
yeah. Ah,
Mm.
wow.
maybe when you want to getting married or you want to buy a new house, maybe that time
Mm,
you will understand my feelings.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Maybe. Yes, because I bought this house with my boyfriend.
yeah.
So
So you,
hopefully there are two good news for me.
oh yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Wow. Yeah, that's very good news. Oh,
But it's also a new start. I mean, to have a new responsibility.
yeah,
for
responsibility.
ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Manto, how do you overcome the situation when you cannot make a decision? Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh, okay. That's a good idea.
Very practical.
Yeah, very practical, yeah. Manami, what about you? Because you said maybe, so you can fall in this situation. So how do you overcome the situation when you cannot make a decision?
I always ask my mom.
Uh,
Yeah,
okay.
ask her what she thought
Mm-hmm.
and what I told what I think and make a conversation.
Oh, okay. So you always ask your
Discuss.
mom's
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
You mean you don't not all not just follow what your mother said. You will discuss with her.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Chacha, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you can't make a
Yeah,
decision?
sure.
So how do you overcome it?
Yes, I'm same as Manto and Manami.
Mm-hmm.
I will list the advantage and disadvantage and try to compete two
Mm-hmm.
of this. And I will also ask my uh, friends or my family
Mm-hmm.
or close friends who I trust,
Mm.
so we can have a discussion. And recently I learned tarot
Mm.
card.
Tarot?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah, tarot card. Yeah, but I'm not rely on it.
Mm.
But I think this is very interesting that it can find our blind spot.
Yeah.
We can figure out through this tool. I consider tarot card as a
Oh, okay.
tarot.
Tarot, can you write?
Tarot? Tarot.
Tarot. Ah, okay.
In Chinese, it's
Eh.
塔罗.
Okay. I will look for it. Let me write it somewhere. I will look for tarot cards also and see if they can help me.
I want to. Sorry, I want to find out. I want to
Sure,
check
sure.
the dictionary to say that. Wait a minute. Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
The subconscious.
Mm-hmm. Subconscious?
Yes, it's a tool to figure out our subconscious and to see the blind spot.
So okay, okay. Subconscious. Oh, good. That's nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so and if I may ask, when you can make a decision, what factors do you think of? What are the most important factors that you think of when making a decision? Chacha.
In my homework, I wrote experiences, others' experiences
Mm-hmm.
totally affect us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think others' experience what influence me a lot.
Okay. Now, Manami, what about you? When you make a decision, what is the most important factor that you always think of?
The result I will get from the choice.
Mm-hmm.
So what I will get through the choice.
Mm-hmm. So the result you get
If
from the decision. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I think I will get better one or good thing, I will choose that choice.
So you look at the decision that will give you more positive feedback than the negative one. Yeah. Okay. What about you, Manto? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Prospect. Yeah, I mean, like you say future possibilities,
Mm.
like prospect.
Yeah, prospect. Prospect, yeah. Okay, so you look at the future prospects of the decision and make a choice. Okay. Okay. Those are very good answers, by the way. They're more. I think they're more. They give a broader perspective of how you understood the homework, which is a good thing. Yeah. Okay, so one more question, then we finish this part. Have you ever made a decision that you thought was best but ended up regretting?
Oh,
Yeah. So to regret is to be disappointed by something you did. To regret is to be disappointed over something you did. So have you ever made a decision that you thought was best but ended up regretting? Let's start with Manami.
Not that serious, but
Mm.
I have kind of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to America,
Mm-hmm.
I I tried everything. Like everything was new for me, so
Mm-hmm.
I tried everything just for my instinct.
Mm-hmm.
And first first semester,
Mm-hmm.
it was beginning of my exchange student year.
Mm-hmm.
I choose cross country for my. Actually, I didn't know what it was,
Mm-hmm.
but my friend recommended me to do that. So I just said I will do that, and it was
Mm-hmm.
just tiring. So I didn't like cross country. So
Ah, okay. So you regretted that you chose that decision?
yeah,
Okay.
it was so tired,
Oh,
tiring,
tiring, yeah. Exhausting, okay.
and I found I don't like it.
Oh. Okay. Manta, what about you? Have you ever made a decision and ended up regretting? Mm. Mm. Mm.
what down is down.
Oh, so you never regret any decisions you make? Mm. Wow, that's amazing. Hmm. Okay. Manta,
So
what
you
about
don't
you?
have regret in your dictionary.
Huh?
No regret.
No regrets. What's done is done. That's a very good motto to stand by, I think. If everyone stood by that, I think we would have a very beautiful world, I
Yeah.
think. Okay, Manto, have you ever regretted? Yes. Chacha, sorry. Chacha.
How about value or love? For example,
Mm.
when you, for example, I decide to get, I decide to be with my ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the beginning I thought, oh, it's the best decision.
Mm.
But after a failure, maybe we thought, oh, we don't, how to say, we don't fit
Fit.
each other.
Uh-huh.
We don't fit each other.
Yeah.
But when I was young, maybe I will think I will regret.
Yeah.
I waste my time or something like that. But after a long time, when I grow up,
Mm.
I think nothing. I think everything, what you get, even the bad or good, is
Mm.
just like a process.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate all kind of experience now, actually.
That's a very good statement. The bad and the good experiences we face is all but a process, is all a process. Yeah, that's very true.
That I'm still learning it to don't have too much emotion on this kind of problem because actually even though we are growing up, but something happens in that way, maybe we will still have emotions. But I try to fix it or I try to understand. Oh, this is just a process.
Okay.
Convince myself. Yeah.
Any comments, Manami, Manto? Any comments? Oh, okay, you agree. Okay. So, in the homework, there was this video that you saw, and it said that these influences are often so strongly embedded in our nature, they're practically impossible to resist. So I wanted you to tell me your opinion. So either you can say what you thought maybe from the homework, or you can explain like after maybe you've thought about it. Maybe you have a different opinion from your homework. So, what do you think of this statement that the influences are strongly embedded in our nature? They are practically impossible to resist. Maybe Chacha, can I start with you?
Okay. I think I'm not against this whole opinion, but I disagree with this part. We are practically impossible to resist because we are human beings. We live in society groups. Sociality groups. So we care about how other people think of us to improve our survival. What if we leave society and live alone? Will this still work? I think we can resist it by keeping on learning and practicing. I think there should be no impossible word in any theory. That's my opinion.
Okay. So, Manto and Manami, do you have any questions regarding Chacha's opinion? Okay, let me just paste what she said. I think I have.
Did I pass?
Yeah, if you have it, maybe you can paste it, please. Yeah. So that was Chacha's reply on the homework. So, Manto or Manami, do you have any questions or any comments regarding that answer? Yeah? Do you agree? You agree with her opinion? Manami?
Yeah, but I think no impossible word in any theory, she said. But sometimes impossible thing happens, I think. Because in this society, we have to think about others. I agree with her this opinion. But so in such a society, we have to think about others. So we have to change our opinion. So it's in that case, it's impossible thing. We have to change it. Depends on the situation.
So you think the word impossible can be okay. Chacha, what do you think?
Maybe I just want to focus on because I think that word say they are practically impossible to resist.
Mm.
I don't know. I just feel offended by this.
Oh,
I
by
mean,
that sentence.
why should be impossible to resist? Maybe there's some solutions, or
Mm,
maybe someone, or maybe I'm in this situation, yes, but maybe
mm.
there are someone who is not in this situation and who can resist. So I just don't like the way they talk about it.
So maybe the better what they should have said will be they are sometimes impossible to resist.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe because yeah, because like you said, sometimes situations can make you to be influenced with and make a decision depending on it. So maybe saying sometimes is the best word instead of practically. Practically makes it definite, I think.
Yes, I think that is my
Uh,
my concern.
okay. Okay. Next person, Manto. Give us your opinion. You can copy paste your homework if you that's still your opinion. I think I do. Okay, you can just say it as I look for it. It's okay.
Mm. Yeah.
Uh, so you said, I hope I got it right. Yeah, yeah. So that is Manto's opinion. So Chacha, Manami, do you have any concerns, questions, suggestions?
I think I have the same opinion with Manto, because she said because lots of animals are social to live life, and I said what did I say? I say we live in social groups.
Mm,
Yeah, so I think we all point out the like this.
mm-hmm. Okay.
So, and I agree with that opinion with with those details.
Okay. So, Manami, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with Mantle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same aspect.
Okay, okay. Okay, so we
I read
mm,
same thing.
yeah, I think Manto and Manami wrote the same thing because this was Manami's answer. Maybe Manami you can read.
I don't think so because I can resist sometimes. I think it isn't embedded in our nature, but we learned it from our parents when we are young. So it is a bit different from the environment surrounding us. I feel Japanese are more careful about what others think more than Americans do. In my society, I grew up to be careful. However, in America, they have a different custom.
Mm, mm,
Throughout my year as an exchange student, I
mm.
noticed that in Japan, I had to say what I think so that after that I
Mm.
can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
S-
and
Okay.
it means I can resist these differences.
Yes. Okay, so I think we can agree that sometimes these influences can be impossible to resist, and sometimes they can be resisted. We can all agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so next thing is the presentation, 1 minute presentation about what influences us the most. So you can either say what you wrote in your homework, or you can, if something you think is different, you can consider that. Okay, so what influences you the most? 1 minute presentation.
Who will start first?
Manami.
Okay, I think our mother influences us a lot. As I told you before, I think the influences are not embedded in our nature, but I think our mothers, we learned it from our mother. So I think mother influences us a lot.
So
in my case, when I make a decision, I often ask my mom, and she has a lot of experiences, so she always likes my way. So mother influences me a lot.
Okay. So for Manami, the person that influences her the most is her mother. Yeah. So what do you think about that, Manto? Do your parents influence your decisions? Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. So you will take their decisions into consideration. Okay. And Chacha, what about you?
Yes, I agree with both opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and I really think parents influence us a lot, the bad or the good, even the bad or the good.
Okay. Okay. So the Manto, can you give us your short presentation? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay. Manami, Chacha, do you have any comments or questions?
Yes, I agree with that we have to fit in the social life. It's like a skill, ability. Yeah, if you have a good skill on social, maybe you will get more comfortable with that.
Mm. Yeah, very true. Manami, what about you?
I agree with Manto.
Uh-huh.
We have so similar opinions.
yes.
Yeah, I also saw like because Manto says it's the family and friends that influence, and you also say your mom influences you, so basically the same thing, I think. Okay, Chacha, your turn.
Okay, I pass. Oh, you passed already.
Yeah, it's okay. I have it here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I think what others experience is what influenced me a lot. People don't like to fail. We try to find a lot of ways to avoid mistakes. So, various experiences for us have a certain reference value. In this case, the short video showed us that we will choose the wrong answer even if we don't agree with it. Because everyone did it, so it will be alright, we might think. This is all because we deeply believe that others' experiences are reliable. So when we are hesitant and try to make the right decision, experiences from sociality become important. For example, vendors collect customers' reviews to convince new customers that what they are selling is really great as they advertised. Social media has become more and more popular now, and everyone likes to check out the comments before going to a restaurant or buying a new high-tech product. It's quite convenient, but we will also easily follow without thinking it because of social media. I start to think if we don't notice that and fail to reflect on ourselves, we can easily be controlled by a certain group of people. They might create something you really don't need, but you will but you will blindly desire to chase. That is what I
Okay. Manto and Manami, any comments or questions?
I thought it's true. For me, my world is like so small because I'm a high school student and my world is mainly my school. But Chacha is a free photographer, so
Freelance photographer, yeah.
freelance photographer. So she's in the bigger society. So she knew more social influence. Yeah, more social influence. So yeah, when I go to that world, I will think that too. I think
you will.
So there's a question I asked. Oh wait, Manto, what about you? What, any comments or suggestions?
No, I think Tata is right because we will blindly decide. Like this.
Yeah. So as I was saying, there was a question I asked during the private class, and many of you had a different opinion. So I want to ask again so that we can have just like a 5 minute 5 minute discussion. So I asked, like, if you were with your friends in a mall and they pressured you to buy something and you had that feeling that it's not right, what would you do? Will you buy it to fit in with your friends, or would you do the right thing and not buy? Manto. If you were in a mall with some friends and they pressured you to buy something, but you had these instincts that told you that that thing was not right, would you still buy it to fit in with your friends, or would you do the right thing and not buy?
Would not buy or let God pay for me.
So you wouldn't buy.
How about if you are rich?
Money is not a problem. Like,
yeah, it's not a problem.
Of course.
But if you don't need that, maybe they want you to buy a
Like, for example, they wanted you to buy, let's say, drugs, right? And if you know, yeah, drugs, like, yeah, drugs, yeah. Let's say they wanted to you to buy drugs, you know it's wrong, right? But if you refuse, you won't fit in their social class. So what will you do? Will you buy to fit in? Because if you don't, you will lose your friends. So you will change your friends. Okay. Okay. What about you, Manami? You had a different opinion during the private class.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
recommend the other thing.
Okay. Can you tell us?
Not that one. I don't want to buy it. So
Uh,
I recommend the other thing
mm-hmm.
that I want to buy or I recommend to buy it. And
Mm-hmm.
I will have discussion.
So you'll recommend an alternative.
Yeah, alternative.
Hmm. Okay. And what if, like, if it's drugs, what's the alternative there?
More interesting
Okay. Okay, so you'll recommend you go play a game or something.
Yeah.
Okay. But you will not change your friends like Manto? No. Oh.
I will keep another way.
How about if they laugh at you?
Mm.
They say, "Oh, you like a coward."
Yeah, cow.
Yeah. How about if they say that? What would you do?
It's not true, my friend.
Oh, okay. Chacha, what about you?
I think I'm not a victim of the peer pressure.
Mm,
Victim of the peer pressure.
yeah.
Yeah. So I won't care what they insist me to buy.
Mm. Okay. So yeah, I think that should be one thing. You should never be a victim of peer pressure because you will find yourself in very big trouble, I think, if you do. Okay. That's a very good opinions, I think. Yeah. So, final discussion, sorry. If people were raised in different city or country, will they have same personality they have now? Like if you were born in Japan but raised maybe in America and then came back to Japan, would you have the same personality as a Japanese or something like that? What do you think, Manto?
I think. Oh.
It's okay. Sorry. Okay, Manami, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. What did
My answer is no.
So you won't have same personality as Japanese? So it means you think environment influences your behavior.
Yeah.
Oh.
I changed my personality when I go to America.
Oh, really?
After my exchange student year, 1 year.
Ah.
Yeah.
I've been to Japan for 1 year and I think it has changed my personality.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to hear that.
Because like in Africa we don't really obey traffic lights. For example, and in Japan you have to obey traffic lights or you'll be in big trouble. So I think if I go back home, I will have people will look at me differently because I'll be standing and waiting for the light to turn green as they just cross. So it has some personalities have really changed. I've learned to be more patient in Japan, yeah. Yeah, which is a good thing. So, Manto, what about you? What do you think?
Definitely no.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have them
Mm.
because there are lots of different cultures in different
Mm.
cultures affect
So different cultures affect someone's personality. Yeah. Okay. Chacha, what about you?
Yes, I agree with both
Mm.
opinions because
Mm-hmm.
I think, yes, I think cultures can affect us a lot. Different cultures.
Mm. Okay, that's very true. Okay, guys, I think that marks the end of this discussion. It was very, very fruitful. So, we do actually, that's the next part. So, I will share to this week's homework, and like I said, the homework submission is on.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I got what you mean.
Yeah. So this is this week's homework. You should submit it on Wednesday, and then we can have the private class as usual. So you remember the time for the private class? If anyone, does anyone want to change? This was like last week's schedule. Manto was the first one, then Manami was the second, and Chacha was third. Does anyone want to change the schedule?
Is it Friday, September?
No, this is now for this Friday. This is Friday, September 15th.
Yeah, but Friday is not September 15th.
It's September
It's
14th.
September 14th.
Sorry, 14th, not 15th. Yeah. So like for the private class, do we stick to the schedule, or do you want to change?
I'm okay with that. How about the others?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Manto? Okay, okay. Okay, so how did you think of today's class,
Yeah,
Manto?
I really enjoyed. Sorry. Yeah. I'm too happy. I really enjoyed to talk with you guys.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Okay, okay. So, how well did you engage in this class exercise? If you would rate yourself in 100,
Sorry.
how well did you engage the class exercises? If you rate yourself to 100 or to 10,
Oh,
yeah. Manami, how would you rate yourself?
100.
100? What about you, Manto? Confidence is the key. Good, yeah. Manto, would you rate yourself 100 too? 100. And Chacha also 100. Ah, okay. Well, guys, thank you for today. It was awesome. I hope you enjoyed the class. I'll see you all on the private lesson on Friday. Okay. Bye bye.
okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
All right.